Well, today I've been working on the aviary. The project today that I've been working on is continuing to try to get my grass to grow. I'm somebody that happens to like grass in an aviary. I don't like gravel or concrete. Much prefer grass. Not really fond of open dirt, but it takes a little bit to get grass growing, but that's what we've been working on. This aviary I've been working on for several months. It took me a while to figure out how to get the grass to grow in here. Out here in the desert in Arizona, people often tell me that the grass doesn't grow here. Well, they're wrong, but it takes a little bit of figuring out how to make it work. So the big trick to this has been keeping the ground from drying out when it gets hot, but also, just as important, is also protecting the young seeds as they begin the sprouting process. Ooh, that dust is going blowing in here. As the seed starts to sprout, the watering itself can knock that fragile seed that doesn't have its roots in the ground very deep, knock it over, and then the sprout winds up dying before it gets a chance to get its seeds, to get it sprout and get those roots starting into the ground. And so the solution to that is to spread straw or hay over those bald spots, over those areas. If you're just starting over the entire area, put the grass seed out, put the straw over the top of it, water it, and therefore the straw helps protect the seeds as the water, because when the water droplets hit those fragile little sprouts, it knocks them over and uproots them, and then they wind up dying. But the hay and the straw helps protect that. So that's what we've been working on. Here you can see, I don't know if I can turn this around. No, it doesn't look like I can. Here you can see some sprouts that are looking like they might survive, they might make it, but there's fresh grass seed in here that gets knocked over. And if you look real carefully, you can see some of those, or they've been knocked over and are not surviving. But anyway, so today I've been running around filling the little bald spots, or at least most of them, some of them, so that we have those areas protected so that the seed can sprout and begin to grow. I've been gone for a month building an aviary in Louisiana for Leslie Schindler, and while I was gone, my caretaker watered the grass and everything, but now that I'm back, it's time for me to go back to work and make it good going again. And so anyway, that's what we've been doing. Getting the grass all covered and so that the bald spots can begin to grow. And before you know it, you wind up with a nice green, lush layer of grass that's growing. And I and the birds prefer this because it's much cooler in here. It's amazing how much a little bit of grass on the ground in an aviary like this, even when it's open this way. You guys quit opening that. Monsters. It's amazing how much it cools down in an aviary like this, having that nice green grass. It maintains the moisture level in here, keeps the dryness of that blowing dust that we have outside the aviary, keeps it out, makes the whole process much more livable and enjoyable and comfortable, and I would argue probably safer, because grass is not going to have quite the level of bugs that it is. But anyway, I enjoy walking around the aviary better with grass in it. So this is what I've been working on for several months, and it's getting there. As you can see, the grass does grow here in Arizona. Anyway, the key to it is frequent watering, but also protecting those seeds from the ground drying out and from the damage that the water droplets themselves can have to that sprouting seed as it's starting to get its roots into the ground. And we do that by covering it with straw. All right, there we go. There's the secret.